And can you tell me about your mom? And how old were you when she passed away?
I was 18. Yeah, in April of 2011, I was a senior in high school, getting ready for prom and getting ready to graduate high school, and racing was going great. You know, I was setting track records in the Pro Cup Series with Benny Gordon and doing really well and winning races. And I was an 18-year-old kid, loving life and getting ready to graduate high school. And I actually left that day to go ask my prom date out to prom, and my mom was doing good. She had a headache, but that was nothing that was out of the ordinary. She had massive migraines all the time, and it was something that she just dealt with. And I remember she wanted me to set up the PlayStation 4 before I left so she could watch some movies, and my sister was at her friend's house that night as well. And I wanted some friends to spend that night with me over at my mom's house. And I remember calling home and she wouldn't pick up, and she had a boyfriend at that time, and called him, and he didn't hear from her either. And he went home, and he called me and said, hey, he was in a panic and I didn't know what was going on. I thought maybe they were just arguing, and he said, don't, your friends can't spend the night, and don't bring anyone over. So I thought that was very strange, and I went home, and the front door was open, and he was screaming and in a panic, and I had no idea what was going on, and he was on the phone and with 911, and I walked in the house and there was vomit on the couch, and the phone was off the hook, and she was laying on the ground, very funny and weird, and unfortunately we found out she had a brain aneurysm. And the doctors told us that she wasn't gonna make it, and we were gonna have to decide if she would want to be an organ donor or not. And then to put on top of it, I was her next of kin. It was something we never talked about before, but she always wanted to be a blood donor, so we knew if she could no longer continue her life, she would want to do what she could to help others continue theirs. And we said yes, and later we found out she was able to help save and improve the lives of 66 people, which was amazing to us. And we also went home and found her driver's license and saw that she was a registered donor. So knowing that we did what she wanted to do was made a huge difference. And we're lucky enough to actually meet two of her recipients so far, and to see, you know, how thankful they were and how great of people they are, and we're still staying in touch today, was really amazing. And ever since that day, I wanted to do whatever I could to help raise awareness for organ donation and get people to register. But not only that, I want people to have that talk with their loved ones. So if they're ever, you know, in that same situation that my family and I were in, they would already know what their loved one would want. I won my first two races back after she passed, and we had "I Love You, Mom" on the car and stuff like that.